नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama
Chaitanya Chaitanya. Antya Lila. Need 26. The meeting of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sri Sponsor 8. Antya Lila. B. No, 6.3. 6.
Yeah.
6. The meeting of
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and
6.
So today is Pandam Nirjala Ekadasi. So we are doing Nirjal fasting. So only in a year we do fasting in Nirjala fasting in Pandam Nirjala Ekadasi, and in Janmashtami till 12 o'clock, in Narsingha Chaturdashi till evening, and Gaur Purnima till evening. Not much. Parikshit Maharaj 7 दिन. तो परीक्षित महाराज 7 दिन continuous 7 days continuously Nirjala fasting, no sleep, continuous. And for Sukadev Goswami was speaking Bhagavatam continuously for 7 days. Continuously for 7 days. No stop, no break. तो ऐसा कैसे संभव हुआ? तो क्यों ऐसा? क्योंकि बिकॉज क्या होता है कि हम लोग का कॉन्शियसनेस है, और कॉन्शियसनेस व्हेन इट इज इट डिपेंड्स दैट वेयर आवर कॉन्शियसनेस इज. वी एक्चुअली we are there where our consciousness is. Why? Because we are spirit soul. Our real identity is that we are spirit soul. So that's main symptom of the spirit soul is consciousness, Chaitanya. And just like, for example, you have a light, torch light. So torch light, or maybe some kind of light, wherever the light is focusing, we see that. Like in this room, if we switch off the light and just we will switch on the torch light, we will put the light on Prabhupada, we will only see Prabhupada, nothing else. So it depends on our consciousness. As the consciousness is focused on some places, particular thing, we are just only aware of only that thing. So the similar way, for another example, like when somebody is going through an operation, a surgery, so that time somebody has a surgery in the hand. Then what they do? They put some injection in the hand. Huh. So the hand, the particular portion of the hand become unconscious. Hmm. No consciousness. Even if your hand is cut, you will not be able to understand. So because why is this? Because the consciousness is not there. When the consciousness is not there, even the hand is cut out of the body. Nobody will not able to know that hand is cut because our consciousness is cut out from that particular part of the body. So why we are feeling that we are not spirit, soul, we are body? Because our consciousness is permeated through all of the body. So now because the consciousness is permeated through all of the body, so because of that we are thinking that I am the body. But when the consciousness is not in the body, it is somewhere else, then you will not feel that you are body. So that is the formula of Krishna consciousness. Prabhupada gave the name of the institution International Society for Krishna Consciousness. He established this institution to make everyone Krishna conscious. So when our consciousness is in Krishna, then we are not conscious of body. So because Parikshit Maharaj was 24 hours, means completely Krishna conscious. So he cannot feel the thirst. He cannot feel the hunger. This is called transcendental. This is a word of transcendence, beyond the bodily platform or beyond the material platform. So Parikshit Maharaj, how he was beyond a bodily platform because he was fully conscious of Krishna. And Parikshit and Sukadeva Goswami also was fully conscious of Krishna. So because of that, they are not feeling any hunger, any thirst. 7 days continuously, they are speaking Krishna Katha. And Parikshit Maharaj was hearing Krishna Katha. No sleep, not a drop of water, but no problem in body. Because they are fully Krishna conscious. So Prabhupada was speaking in one of his lectures that when one is becoming fully Krishna conscious, fully aware of Krishna, that is the goal of life. That is the goal of all life, to become fully Krishna conscious, always thinking of Krishna. Prabhupada was giving a lecture that we are not sitting idly or sleeping whole day. We are doing different kind of activity. We are morning we are doing our Mangalarti, chanting everything. After that we have some service. Prabhupada is saying that I am writing books, and then we are doing management, everything. But everything is for Krishna. So we are Krishna conscious. And who is always Krishna conscious? In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying, Anannas chinta yanto ma ye jana pariupasate. Krishnam satata yuktana yogaksema mahamaham. Anannas chinta yanto ma. Prabhupada saying in his lecture, Anannas chinta, Ananya means always Krishna consciousness. Prabhupada was saying 24 hour Krishna consciousness, 24 hour chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. So who is 24 hour engaged in Krishna's service. Ananyas chintayantu ma ye jana parivasate. That was Sam Satata Dukta. He is always engaged. Then what Krishna is saying, Yogaksima Vahamaham. I will give what you lack and I will protect what you have. Krishna will give full protection. When one will become full Krishna conscious. That is the goal of life. And this is the formula of Krishna consciousness. That how you are advanced in the path of Krishna consciousness, how you will understand. How much you are thinking about Krishna. In Bhagavad Gita, the formula of Krishna consciousness, Krishna is giving that Manvana Mad Bhakto Madhyani Ma Namaskuru. Manvana Mad Bhakto. Always think of me, Krishna is saying. And Prabhupada was saying in the lecture that who will think about Krishna? Who is the devotee of Krishna? He will only think about Krishna. Who will become the devotee of Krishna? He will only chant Hare Krishna. So, and if you cannot do that, at least you should offer Namaskuru, at least offer your pranam, at least to the Krishna. So in that way, becoming Krishna conscious is the goal of life. And as much as one will become Krishna conscious, he will, so this is the formula, this is the concept of Krishna consciousness. As much as one will become Krishna conscious, he will not become material conscious. Consciousness is there with the spirit soul. Now it is depending on the spirit soul that where he will put his consciousness. If somebody is 60% Krishna conscious, then he is 40% material conscious. Because consciousness must be somewhere engaged. If 60% Krishna consciousness, then 40% material consciousness. If somebody is 80% Krishna conscious, 20% material conscious. It depends. So we have to check that how much we are Krishna conscious. As much as we are thinking about Krishna, that much proportionately we will not think about Maya. Because in one forgot that what is the name? It is written by Damodar Pandit, Chaitanya Sudodaya. Some he wrote that Krishna Bahir Mukh Hoya Jeev Bhagavancha Kare Matoev Nikotostu Mayatari Japotiya. As soon as one becomes Krishna Bahirmukh, Bahirmukh means one is turning his face away from Krishna. So Nikotastha Mayatari. Maya is not very far away. Maya is just there beside you. Nikotastha Mayatari. So beside you, Maya is there. As soon as you are not Krishna conscious, Maya comes. You are Maya conscious. I am giving you the lecture, but it is not that I am beyond this. I am also under this. But this is the concept of Krishna consciousness. So as soon as one is becoming Bahir, means becoming, it is a formula. So because of that, we have to think. We have to check that how much we are Krishna conscious. As much as we are thinking about Krishna always, that much we are not Maya conscious. So Nirjala Ekadasi, today Pandava Nirjala Ekadasi. Why Nirjala Ekadasi? Other day you are taking prasad activity, doing activity, but why this Nirjala Ekadasi? So that we can become Krishna conscious. No water, nothing, only Krishna. Like Parikshit Maharaj. Actually, see, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is preaching Bhagavad Dharma. And who is hearing Bhagavad? Parikshit Maharaj. And who is speaking Bhagavad? Sudev Goswami. 7 days, no water and no food, nothing, no sleep. Only Krishna consciousness. So we are follower of Bhagavad Dharma. That's why this Nirjala Ekadasi for us to become Krishna conscious, like Parikshit Maharaj and Sudev Goswami, completely Krishna conscious. So I was one example. I realized that when I was hearing a lecture in Janmashtami, so no water, nothing, only hearing pastime, Krishna's Vrindavan pastimes, continuous hearing, one lecture after one lecture, one seminar, 6 lecture seminar, continuous one lecture after one lecture. Then there is no thirst, no tension of food, no pain of body, only pastime. And then till night I was hearing. I was not feeling that I should sleep, but I was sleeping that time. But so because we are Krishna conscious, we do not have any pain of body. And this is the formula of Krishna consciousness, which can take the living entity beyond of this material world. Like Bhakti Vinod Thakur in one of his songs is saying, and also Prabhupada was mentioning in one of his lectures this song. Anadi karma phale podi bhava navo jale tori bare na dekhi upay. Means anadi. Anadi adi means that sometime it is started. Anadi, when it is started, nobody knows. When this world is started, when we came in this material world, nobody knows. So Anadi karma phale, from that time we are doing sinful activity. So unlimited sinful activity. And because of the result of that sinful activity, Podi Bhava Namo Jali, we have fallen in the ocean of this material existence. And now we do not know how we will get out, how we will get out from this material world. It is like ocean. So, but the formula of Krishna consciousness, or what concept of Krishna consciousness, is that when we are, our consciousness is taken away from this material world and it is fixed about thinking about Krishna, then you are not in this material world. People in this material world, it is very easy. The formula is very easy. The process is very simple. The people who are living in this material world, we are everyday singing Samsara Dava Nalali Pranaya Karuna Dhanati. So in this material world, samsara. In this material world, everyone davanal. Everyone is suffering without any cause. Davanal means forest fire. Forest fire, you don't need to start a fire. It will start itself. अपने आप से शुरू हो जाए. आप अभी you are now in the college, you will slowly you are going to fourth year, and then you will become passed out from the college. Then you will, now you are not fully in the ocean of material existence. Slowly you are going to the ocean of material existence. You will go to the fourth year, then you will pass out in the material world. So then you will be in the ocean of material existence. Because that time your parents will not give you protection. Nobody will give you protection. You are completely in the hand of Maya. So that time you will understand that yes, in this material world, the forest fire, to start? It will start itself. From where nobody knows. From where this all this happening, nobody will understand. It